Good day, everyone. This is the topic of our group, the birth of technology, the development over time of systematic techniques for making and doing things. Etymology, the word technology, comes from two Greek words transliterated techne and logos. Techne means art, skill, craft, or the way, manner, or means by which a thing is gained. Logos means word and utterance by which inward thought is experienced, a saying, or an expression. So it is mean that when we are making one gadget or technology, we need to apply some fashion and arts. We need to being artistic. Second, the history of technology begins even before the beginning of our own species. Sharp flakes of stones used as hammers and anvils have been uncovered at Tlac Lake, Turkana in Kenya. So it means yung mga unang tao is they start to umukit and they are using a something other stone, then they are creating some sharp things like knives, anvils, hammers, like that. And then, yun, nagsimula siya sa bansang Kenya.
So what is technology? Technology is born when principles of science are applied to make a tool or something useful. At the root of the technology is an idea conceived by a man and materialized by the application of science. The technology could be simple as well as complicated. In more simple terms, when specific logic is applied to materials, thereby producing equipment that makes a particular job or work easy and convenient in some way or the other. So, what is technology? Technology, the simple meaning of it is that we can now make things become easier and faster. And there are so many examples of technologies that we use nowadays. And it helps us in our daily life. So, I have an example. For example, President Duterte declared a lockdown, and the CHED decided to conduct an online class. And we, as a student, we need an internet for us to learn to join our everyday class. So, the use of technology is very evident that we can still learn even at home, and at the same time we're safe at the COVID-19 pandemic.
So when was the technology born? The earliest age of technology, it can be defined as a time between 3000 BC and 1450 AD. So basically, information and technology has been around for a long time ago. As long as people has been around, humans have always been quick to adopt technology for the better communications. And there is 4 ages. This is mechanical, electromechanical, electronic mechanical, and pre-mechanical. The second is, how was technology created? Made linearly 2 million years ago, stone tools such as these are the first known as a technological invention. It is a unique structures of thinking, not merely applied science, nor it is a technologies like science described by the law of the nature. In the third one is, who began technology? Nikola Tesla, the father of the modern technology. So he was the famous and respected. He was never able to translate his copious inventions and financial success.
A replica skull of Lucy, a 3.2 million year old Australopithecus afarensis found by anthropologist Donald Johanson in 1974 at Hadar, Ethiopia. Australopithecus, Latin Southern Age, genus Australopithecus, group of extinct primates closely related to, if not actually ancestors of, modern human beings, and known from a series of fossils found at numerous sites in eastern, north central, and South Africa. A skull of Lucy is quite possibly the most well-known fossil hominid, discovered by Donald Johanson and Tom Gray in 1974 at Hadar, Ethiopia. Lucy is dated at 3.2 million years old. The specimen, a 40% complete skeleton of an adult female, gave sufficient evidence that Afarensis was a bipedal species that walks upright. Lucy, scientifically known as AL288-1, was named after the Beatles song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. The size of skull of Lucy is the skull length of skull Lucy is 6.6 centimeter, and the skull width is 13.1 centimeter, and the skull height is 14.5 centimeter.
Paleolithic Stone Age. Early women lived caves or simple huts or taps and were hunters and gatherers. They used basic stone and bone tools as well as crude stone axes for hunting birds and animals. Paleolithic stone is also called the Old Stone Age. There have three main characters, and the first one is the inhabitants were depends on their environment, which meant is that era is for hunting and the woman is for gathering. The next one is use simple tools. It means that even it called simple tools, it still gave human ancestors a competitive edge against the larger and stronger animal in that era. The last one is the nomadic style of life was practiced. The nomadic means the person moves from place to place, and it exactly practiced in Old Stone Age. The people in that era built a temporary homes rather than a permanent homes.
So, good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon, classmates. I will present you for how Stone Age human-made hand axes. So, it means, paano nga ba ginagawa ng tao? Yung dating paraan nila ng paghihiwa ng isang bagay using a rock. So, pieces of. So, dati, because of non-technology before, so, people have intelligence. So, na mag-isip ng paraan kung paano ba nila may hiwa yung isang bagay, kung paano ba nila to cut the old things before. So, hand axes were made from the different types of hard rocks like flint, obsidian, and granite. They were not just rock true in the early Stone Age. The hand axes had sharp tips on while later Stone Age. People learned how to make sharp edges on them through a process called cracking. So, ito yung mga steps kung paano ba nila ginagawa yung handmade axes. So, number one, the process start with a large piece of rock. So, sa pamamagitan ng isang bato, so, kukuha mo na sila nun. And then, number two, the human rolly shape the rock in the stone hammer. Yung stone hammer na sinasabi, ito yung kahoy na ginawa nila ng parang maso. So, because of non-metal before. So wala pa kasi mga metal before. So, ito yung ginawa nilang pamukpok dun sa mga bato na kanilang inuukit. So, number 3, using a hammer made wood, stone, or antler, they shape the edge. So, sinishape nila, inuukit nila, pinupukpok nila hanggang sa tumulis yung ating stone axes. yung ating bato. So number 4, they trim the edge by firing off the flakes with a pointed stick. So pinuputol yung isang stick na matulis, tinulisan nila. So they can prying. So pointed as stick. So tinatanggal nila yung mga bato na kinakaskas nila, yung mga makakapal. Tinatanggal nila yung mga makakapal na bato. So using a stick, so they can para ba to? They can shape. So sinishape nila yun. Kung sa gilid, sa right side o sa left. So yun yung ginagawa nilang pangtulis doon sa axis, sa pieces of rock bato. So yun ay using a axis or stone age. Dati kasi noon wala tayong ginagamit na pamutol or panghiwa sa karne. So yung mga tao kasi noon ang nasa isip nila, how can I cut them when paano ko mapuputol to nang wala naman akong matulis na bagay. So nag-isip sila ng paraan na paano ko kaya mapuputol to. So we don't have any materials, things that can cut them. So naisip nila, kumuha sila ng bato. So pinatulis nila yon. So using a hammer made with woods. So yun, nakagawa sila ng invento. Inimbensyon nila yun. So yun, sobrang mautak yung mga tao noon na nagagawa nila ng paraan. So di ba, hindi natin akalain na nag-i-exist pala yung ganun. Thank you.